Hello, my friend. Welcome back to the Gentle English Podcast. Today we will explore another life-changing book. It is Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. This book has been read by millions of people all around the world. It is not only about money, it is about mindset. It is about how we see wealth, work, and learning. And in this podcast, we will connect its wisdom to your journey of learning English. Why? Because learning English is not only about language, it is also about mindset. It is about how you think about success, how you face challenges, and how you build your future. Just like money, English is an investment. The way you think about it will change your results. So let us begin. Robert Kiyosaki grew up with two father figures. The first was his real father, whom he calls his poor dad. The second was the father of his best friend, whom he calls his rich dad. These two men gave him very different lessons about life, money, and success. Poor Dad was highly educated. He believed in working hard, getting good grades, and finding a safe job. But even with his education, he struggled with money. He thought like an employee. He believed in security more than opportunity. Rich Dad, on the other hand, did not have the same formal education, but he understood money. He believed in learning, in taking risk, in building assets. He thought like an investor and an entrepreneur. His mindset was different, and because of this, his life was different. This contrast between the two fathers shaped Robert Kiyosaki's thinking. He realized that success is not only about what you know in school. It is about how you think, how you act, and how you use opportunities. Now, let's connect this to English learning. Many learners approach English with a poor dad mindset. They think, if I just study grammar and take exams, maybe I will be safe. They memorize rules, but they never use English in real life. They focus on safety, not growth. But a rich dad mindset is different. A rich dad learner says, English is an opportunity. I will practice speaking. I will make mistakes, but I will learn. I will invest my time, my energy, and my courage. And because of this, my English will grow. Which mindset do you want to have? One of the strongest lessons in Rich Dad, Poor Dad book is about assets and liabilities. Rich Dad teaches that an asset is something that puts money in your pocket, while a liability is something that takes money away. For English learning, we can think about this in a similar way. An asset is a habit or activity that grows your English. For example, listening to podcasts, speaking with partners, reading books, or practicing writing. These give you returns. They build your language wealth. A liability is a habit that weakens your English. For example, spending hours worrying about mistakes, comparing yourself to others, or only studying but never practicing. These take away your energy and give you nothing back. So ask yourself, are your English habits, assets, or liabilities? Another lesson is about taking risk. Poor Dad believed in safety. He said, do not take risk. Find a secure job. Rich Dad believed in smart risk. He said, if you never risk, you never grow. When you learn English, you also face this choice. Do you stay safe, silent, afraid of mistakes, or do you take risks? Speak in public, start conversations, record yourself, join discussions. Safe learners may avoid embarrassment, but they also avoid growth. Risk-taking learners may feel uncomfortable, but they grow faster. So choose risk. Choose growth. Rich Dad also teaches about learning by doing. He says schools often teach theory, but real learning comes from action. You do not learn money only by reading books. You learn by using money, by making decisions, by experiencing wins and losses. The same is true for English. You cannot learn English only by reading textbooks. Real learning comes from speaking, from listening, from making mistakes, from real conversations. Action is the classroom. Life is the teacher. So practice. Do not wait until you feel ready. You learn by doing. Another key lesson is about mindset and fear. Poor Dad often said, "I cannot afford it." Rich Dad would say, "How can I afford it?" Do you see the difference? One closes the mind. The other opens the mind. In English, the poor learner says, "I cannot speak." The rich learner says, "How can I practice speaking today?" One mindset is closed. The other is creative. So, never say, "I cannot." Instead, ask, "How can I?" That small change in language creates big change in results. Rich Dad also reminds us about continuous learning. He says, "The world is always changing, and the only way to stay strong is to keep learning, keep adapting." Poor Dad thought his education ended after school. Rich Dad believed education never ends. For you, this means English learning does not end with one course, one exam, or one level. It is a lifelong journey. Even fluent speakers keep learning. If you adopt this mindset, your English will continue to grow every year. Another important idea is about working to learn, not just to earn. Poor Dad told Robert to study for grades, for certificates, for jobs. Rich Dad said, "Learn skills, not just facts. Skills create freedom." In English, this means do not study only to pass an exam. Study to gain real skills: speaking, listening, communicating, expressing yourself. A certificate may get you a job, but real skills will carry you through life. So focus not only on what you earn from English, but on what you learn through English. Now, let us put all these lessons together. A poor dad mindset looks for safety. A rich dad mindset looks for opportunity. Assets build your wealth. Liabilities take it away. In English, good habits build fluency. Bad habits destroy it. Playing safe keeps you stuck. Taking risk helps you grow. Real learning comes from action, not only from theory. Your words shape your reality. Saying "I cannot" limits you, and saying "How can I" frees you. Education is lifelong. Never stop learning. Skills matter more than certificates. Focus on communication, not only on exams. So, my friend, what does this mean for you today? It means that your English is your asset. Every time you practice, you are investing. Every sentence you speak is a coin in your bank. Every mistake you make is a lesson that grows your wealth. Every new word you learn is a new tool for your future. Do not be a poor dad learner, afraid, silent, stuck. Be a rich dad learner, curious, bold, willing to take risk. Because, just like money, English will open doors for you if you use it wisely. Remember, English is not just a subject. It is a skill. It is a key. It is a form of wealth, and the mindset you choose will decide your results. So choose well. Choose to think like Rich Dad. Choose to act like Rich Dad. And your English, your opportunities, and your future will grow. Thank you for listening to the Gentle English Podcast. Until next time, keep learning, keep practicing, and keep investing in yourself.